Hello everyone, and welcome to Mermaid painting number 11. Whew, we're getting there. We're getting to the end of this challenge. Just a few more to go. I can't believe it. This month has kind of blown by. Today's painting is another fan piece in a way. If you caught my previous video, it was also a tribute to The Little Mermaid, the original 1989 movie with the redhead Ariel. I painted that one, and today's painting is featuring the more recent Little Mermaid adaptation with Halle. So if you want to see the first mermaid painting and all of the other mermaid inspired paintings for this past month, you can check out the playlist 15 Days of MerMay on my channel. And if you would like to see the final few upcoming paintings for this mermaid challenge, go ahead and subscribe. So, as I said, this is very much a fan painting. It is a still from the movie of Halle Bailey when she's swimming through the ocean. There's just one addition to this painting, and it's flounder. And if you look at the movie itself, the flounder that is depicted there looks very different from the one I have here. And I just wasn't satisfied with it. He's okay looking, but he just didn't reflect the same flounder that I grew up with and love, the colorful flounder. And so I decided to see if I could find some other reference for flounder. Found this one and tried to figure out who was the original designer of this version of flounder. Could not find the artist because it was on a board that was open to the public and nothing came up. So if anybody watching this is able to find out or know who created this version of flounder, please list them so that I can give credit to them. So anyway, I found this cutie patootie flounder and I decided to marry the two images together, which I do a lot of marrying images together when it comes to my paintings. The ideas that I have, they're not always a thing, and so I have to make it a thing. I have to create it, and this is how you can create your own reference for your own original paintings. But I use Photoshop to marry images together, sometimes 3 or 4 different images, and alter them, change things so that it becomes something completely new. Well, with this particular subject, it's just a fan piece. I'm using a still from the movie and I've added in this flounder. And honestly, I don't know what she was originally looking at. I think she was just looking behind her, or maybe flounder was following her, but I just stuck him there so that it could be like they're having a conversation or something, and she's looking at him with the eyes of a caring friend. Now let me tell you, this painting gave me so much grief. I don't know why, but I struggled on so many parts of this painting. There are several elements here. You have flounder, you have Ariel, her hair, and the fact that a lot of her skin is in shadow. And so I really struggled in certain parts of this, and I think I got a little hung up on the details. I said I want it to be flowy and loose with my painting so that I can get them quickly done. But with this one, I got hung up on her and I ended up spending way more time than I wanted to. So like and subscribe for me so that I know that all this hard work was worth it. One thing that's very important to me when I'm painting portraits is likeness. And as mentioned before, this is Halle Bailey, and for some reason her likeness to me was just off so much, and so you'll see me work her face for a while. But when I put her on my canvas board, I used the grid method, and I think I probably miscalculated or was a little bit off on how I drew her. And so when you first see her in the video, she doesn't look like herself very much, but to me, I'm like, it's okay, I can just paint her so that she looks more like herself, kind of like drawing but with paint. And that's usually how I do it, and it works out fine. This time I could not get her likeness to save my life. I think towards the end it gets as close as possible, but I think what would have helped is to have a stronger base for her face that rhymed. Get the drawing right and down first. Now, some people paint portraits just from scratch. They don't have a drawing first, but for me, I do like to have a drawing. It just helps me stay on track, because if you've seen me paint, I tend to go all over the place and get really mucky, and then I have to find my way back. I'm trying to control that, but it's just the way I paint. And so really having, well, at least for me, having a base or a correct drawing down first really helps. I didn't do that for this. I was rushing. I just wanted to get started painting, and so now I'm struggling during the painting part to get her likeness. And portrait painters out there, have you ever been in a situation where you're trying to get the likeness of a portrait and you're so close, you're almost there, and there's probably just this one stroke that you have to put down and you just can't figure it out, and you just keep working different parts of the face to try to see what's going on, comparing your reference and your painting, and it's just not jumping out at you? Just me? Alrighty. Well, that's what was happening to me this whole time. Constantly looking back and forth between my subject and my painting, and I just could not pinpoint what was off. There's just something that's off, and I just couldn't figure it out. But towards the end, I think it gets as close as possible. So if you stick around, you'll be able to see that. But let my example be a lesson for everyone. Get your base down first and then start painting. So here we are now on Flounder. I believe at this point I had given up on Halle Bailey. This is just a small painting, quick challenge. I didn't want to spend forever trying to correct her face, but on to the beloved Flounder, and he was very fun to paint and very different from the realism that was Halle Bailey. I really loved that the artist or whoever created him, they stuck true to his yellow and blue colors, and of course he may not look exactly like what a real flounder fish looks like, but people name their animals things contrary to what they are all the time. I know so many dogs named Bear, for example. So while Disney is doing all of these realistic movies based on fictional characters, I think it's also good to remember what they are and what kind of characters they are. They don't have to literally be a flounder fish, which are not very pleasant looking fish, by the way. But they should remember that we still love our cute looking animals, and so let's stick to that. I finished the painting with a quick red glaze of her hair. I absolutely loved it. It brought it together, and that's what I missed in the movie. And so if you guys liked this video, please subscribe and also like, and stay tuned for more mermaid art over the next few days.